put up with this?
Whole basketball association.
Truck.
Already put the heat on.
Do anybody know what truck is?
Hey, who's asking?
The National Basketball Association. You getting called up.
When?
Now, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah!
There he is.
Let's go, man.
So here I come.
So, you know you guard Magic tonight, right?
Wait,
DJ
what?
and Cedric down, we need you to stay out of foul trouble.
Okay.
Also, don't fall for his pump fake. That's an easy
But
six.
you got to contest or it's lights out.
All right.
Hey, he's going to get his tonight, so don't let it frustrate
This
you.
is a big game for us. We need you to get down in the mud and scrap.
Okay, I can do
Also,
that.
hey, you're on a 10-day contract. That's a tough spot to be in.
But it's also a good opportunity.
So, you want to stick around? Show us what you got.
Any questions?
About guarding Magic?
Good. See you at warm-ups.
Among the skyline of Los Angeles lies the Forum, our venue for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of NBA basketball. We have a highly anticipated matchup for you tonight between the first-place Lakers and the first-place Celtics. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Hart. Joining me, Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Guys, you can feel the anticipation in the crowd tonight.
This goes beyond the rivalry game tonight. This could be a preview of the finals with both teams sitting atop their conferences.
We couldn't, Mike, have a better setup coming into this one. And Clark, beyond the stars in tonight's game, you have the rivalry between two storied franchises.
And you know, with the carryover of Bird versus Magic from college, this might as well be a playoff game. A win for either of these teams would send a huge message around the league.
Well, a lot of pressure on recently signed Truck. First game with the team, and he's thrown to the Lions. We'll see how long he stays matched up with Magic.
So here's who the Celtics will begin the game with. Dennis Johnson is out with injury, so Gerald Henderson will start at the point. Scott Wedman is joined by the newly signed Truck out on the wings. The fifth-year phenom, Larry Bird, starts at the 4. And in the middle, Robert Parrish locking up the center position. And starting for the Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson runs the show at the point. The rookie, Byron Scott, gets the nod at the 2. They'll have Michael Cooper and Kurt Rambis making up the front court pair. And, of course, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar standing tall in the middle. Here's Scott after the made shot from Dick. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock is at 3. Larry Bird grabs the miss. And for Truck, he's known for his defense, Clark. But it will take a huge effort to contain Magic Johnson in this one.
The Celtics did not have much of a choice, Kevin. I mean, with all of their injuries, they needed to bring somebody in. If Truck can disrupt and bother Magic just a little bit, that's a huge lift for them. And Magic Johnson coming off that terrific triple-double last game, a complete game from a very complete player.
We've known it for a while now, but we are watching greatness with Magic Johnson. He controls so much of the game when he's on the floor.
You know, with only 2 points in their last meeting, you just knew Cooper would come out looking to perform better, and he has.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Pure will there from Henderson, powering that bucket in.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Here's Scott. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Well, with Truck drawing the assignment guarding Magic, Mike, you have to think they'll test him early.
And why wouldn't they? When you have a newly signed guy like Truck checking up Magic, you have to go at him early on. We'll find out quick how Truck handles it.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, Truck. Bird sets the screen for Dick. And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he showed you right there he can do it when he needs to.
Johnson against Truck. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Outside, Truck. Parrish with the screen on Johnson. And that one's good. Truck. Diggs got 8 points.
Look, when you foul Truck, you better foul him hard because he's going to power through it if you don't.
And for those who remember watching Truck in college, you know he's as hard a worker as they come.
Yeah, nobody's going to out-hustle him, Mike. He's not the most skilled wing, but he's a great player to have fill in for nights like this.
Here's Dick after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar score. And there's the whistle. Celtics leading by 14. Danny Ainge on the wing. Truck dishes to McHale, and slam dunk by McHale.
Showing off his intelligence there. McHale knowing exactly how to run the pick and roll.
And early on, Truck has done a solid job, Mike, of slowing down Magic Johnson.
Truck has shown that he's no pushover on defense. The Lakers have tried to target him, but he's passed their test.
McAdoo, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, I like that. The reverse jam.
Oh, yeah, look at the camera flashes popping up.
Nicely done.
Inside, and the dunk by Dick.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Johnson up top. Scoreless thus far. Garrett, the pass to Johnson. Right side Worthy. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Magic hits. He had Truck all over him. Mike, you talk about the excitement in this crowd. This is a capacity crowd here tonight. 17,505 here in the Forum.
It's been the hot ticket here in L.A. Laker fans know what the implications of this matchup mean. They've come out in full force.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Pass to Buckner. Now Truck. He's got 10. And there's the pass to Bird. Count the basket. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Simply making the right play. Truck finds the open man.
Johnson double teamed. Wilkes the pass to Worthy. And Boston with the rebound. McHale's got his 4th rebound in this one. And this year's draft class, Mike, it's shaping up to be a good one.
There are a few players that could alter the future of teams. Olajuwon and Jordan seem like can't-miss prospects. But there are a lot of great kids coming out this year.
Here's Garrett after the made shot from Truck. Worthy the pass to Wilkes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McAdoo. And he comes up with the deuce.
Good pass from Wilkes, possessing a keen awareness for when his guys are open.
Dick with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. McHale. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garrett, the pass to Worthy. And Worthy throws it down.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Big groups. On the inbound, and Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the game. And Mike, the last game out, Boston dropping their game to San Diego. First loss for them on this road trip.
The Clippers were hitting everything, it seemed. Boston just couldn't keep up. That's a game you know they want back. Playing his part to perfection. Parrish sets a solid pick and then hustles to get himself a shot.
Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar.
Tell you what, you look at the rebounding discrepancy in this one, and it's obvious they made a concerted effort to dominate the glass.
Yeah, they've been the more determined team, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Truck against Rambis. Truck dishes to Parrish. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Lakers trail by 18. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Rambis. Here's Cooper. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Welcome back, everyone. The second half getting going. Lakers and Celtics here in beautiful L.A. Celtics leading by 18. And with Truck on the floor again, Mike, it seems the Celtics will be matching his minutes with Magic's.
That's why they signed him. Boston feels he is the right man to bother Magic with his strength. It makes sense they would match minutes.
Scott kicks to Johnson. Tries the hook. And the shot goes down. Johnson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Johnson's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Truck with it. He's got 12. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Diggs got 14 points.
And Truck looked like a runaway freight train that time, the way he went to the rack through contact.
Outside, Scott. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Defended by Parrish. Fades away. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. 10 points for him. And with Kareem reaching double figures again, Mike, that's now 512 straight games with him having double-digit points.
What an incredible streak from Kareem. The way he scores with ease every time out. The numbers he puts up are staggering.
Bird a screen on Johnson. Dick passes to Bird. And a great assist by Truck as that one goes in. Truck's got his 6th assist on the night. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Cooper. Down low. Parrish against Abdul-Jabbar. No good there off the double clutch.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
And for more on Truck, who is getting the start today, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the shorthanded Celtics had to make a roster move. They were able to get Truck, a wing playing for the Minneapolis Muskrats. This team has had their eye on Truck for a while, but this string of injuries forced them to act. We'll see how that goes for them. Guys?
We will indeed, D.A. Thank you so much. And Clark, the Muskrats, one of the minor league pro teams in the States.
Yeah, you know, from what I understand, Kevin, Truck was doing really well at that level. This could be his big opportunity.
Magic off the mark. He had Truck right on him.
Boy, there is just no let up from Truck. Relentless. He's made it a mission to really disrupt Magic Johnson each possession.
Come to me, come to me. McHale with a screen on Johnson. Truck against Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Johnson. He has 6. And even though he's coming off the bench in this one, Mike, what a year it's been for Jamal Wilkes.
He's looked very comfortable all season long. Found his role and has played it perfectly. Great scoring threat for this team.
Johnson against Truck. Bird outside. Back to Truck. 5 to shoot. Parrish with the screen on Johnson. Truck drives in. That one, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Trying to get something going. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Many things make Magic great, not the least of which is his sheer size and strength as a point guard.
The Lakers making a switch here. Worthy's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Ainge is checked in. Truck against Johnson. Here's Truck. 14 points for him. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's McHale. Boston again missing.
Well, Kareem only had 3 rebounds in their last game against Boston. You knew he'd grab more than that in this one.
Well, both of these teams have been terrific so far this season. This could be a preview of this year's finals.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. The Lakers would love a return trip. I mean, with both teams atop their conferences, this game does have some extra juice to it.
Outside, Truck from short range. And McHale the basket on the assist by Dick. McHale's got 8.
What about Truck? Working off the pick and dropping it off perfectly. Well done.
And it's Worthy in the corner. Outside, Scott. Here's Johnson. Kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. 12 points for him.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their... We have one more quarter of play left between the Lakers and the Celtics. Our coverage continues here in the fourth quarter. Lakers trail by 15. And Mike, in the second half here, you wonder how big a factor the short benches will play in this one.
Both teams are missing some rotation players due to injury. The starters might get a little more tired early on. Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
Johnson against Truck. He dishes it to McHale. McHale with a screen on Johnson. 4 on the clock. Truck up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Truck recognized the defense softening and took advantage.
Johnson, the pass to McAdoo. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Terrific effort from him, really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Truck against Johnson. Outside, Truck. Rebounded by McAdoo. And the Celtics have one more game on their road trip, Clark. They'll travel to Phoenix after this game here.
Caps off a successful 6-game road trip for them, Kevin. They started really hot, winning their first 3 games on this West Coast trip.
Buckner the pass to Dick. McHale with a screen on Johnson. Truck against Johnson. Truck, the bounce pass. Kept alive. And McHale gets it to go.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for Boston. Robert Parrish is checked in for McHale. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And Henderson subbed in for Buckner. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Brad Nelson had some words for his team during the break. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And it's all gravy when you're getting scoring like this from Truck.
Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Rambis. He kicks it to Scott. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And so Henderson will bring it up for Boston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Truck against Johnson. Truck dishes to Bird. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Bird is screen on Johnson. Truck finds Bird. The shot comes out. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Cooper the pass to Rambis. And yes, it's good.
Love the unselfishness. Cooper's willing to whip it to open teammates.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The pass to Dick. Bird is screen on Johnson. Johnson against Truck. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Bird. Here's Wedman. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Willing to fight for those loose balls. Bird is a winner.
Lakers trail by 15. Johnson outside. On the wing, Scott. Lots of room. Rebound, Parrish. Parrish has got 6 rebounds in the game. Henderson passes to Wedman. Truck against Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 14. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Boston making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Henderson dishes to Truck. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Love the grittiness Truck plays with inside.
So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. The Lakers on offense. Down by 15. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Truck. And again, no good by the Lakers. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. McHale setting the pick for Dick. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Here's Wilkes. Clock goes to 0, and this one is over and in the book.
Wow, Truck, impressive game.
Gee, thanks, Johnny.
So walk me through this. It's your first taste of NBA action. You've got to take on Magic Johnson, and you actually get the best of him.
Oh, it feels really good, Johnny. I feel like Magic is one of the best to ever do it, but I can defend anyone. This is my game.
So after a performance like tonight, do you think that you've shown the team enough to secure your spot on the permanent roster after your 10-day contract is up?
I hope so. I'm not the flashiest guy to do it, but I can defend at a high level, and I'm going to do it no matter where I am in that rotation. See, I'm going to stay ready so I can help the team win, and I feel like any team can use that.
Humble, hardworking, straightforward. Thank you, Truck. An unbelievable performance from an unlikely hero. Tonight, the Celtics defeat the Showtime Lakers here in Los Angeles. I'm Johnny Ryan. Back to you in the studio.
Your grandpa was ready for anything. Didn't matter what he was up against. That man had ice water in his veins.
I still can't believe he's gone. Like, every day something will happen that'll make me want to call him. And, you know, and I remember.
I know. But you know you can still learn from him. Still honor him. And when your number's called, you got to be ready. It could be Game 7 of the NBA Finals instead of, Game 40 of the regular season, but you're only going to have one shot to make the most of it, just like Grandpa only had one shot to even make an NBA roster. If you want to honor his legacy, you make the most of those chances whenever and wherever they come.
That's real, Pop.
Well, I know a few things.
You should. You old, man.
Not so old that I can't back you down in the paint and show you what's up.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You've been skipping leg day and it shows. Look at the little chicken legs.
No. Hold on, Pop. I'm crushing leg day, man. It's
son,
your fault.
You better hit the weight room before you step to me.
You know what? I'm ready. We can hit it right now. You ready, old man?
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do it. You gonna spot me?
Man, I shouldn't have to put up with this.
Whole basketball association.
Truck.
Already finna put the heat on.
Do anybody know what truck is?
Hey, who's asking?
The National Basketball Association. You getting called up.
So, you guard Magic tonight, right?
Wait.
Palm trees and sunshine. Los Angeles, our location for tonight's game. The lights are on, and it's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to our coverage of the NBA. We have a great one for you tonight with the Celtics visiting the Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. What a game we've got in store for you tonight.
This is the matchup that everyone had circled on their calendars. Bird and the Celtics visiting Magic and the Lakers. What could be better?
Absolutely, Mike. And of course, Clark, you have the impact on the standings as well. All teams leading their respective conferences.
Yeah, Kevin, that's just another layer to this classic East versus West rivalry. Each team is trying to put more distance between the second-place teams, trying to track them down.
Well, a lot of pressure on recently signed Truck. First game with the team, and he's thrown to the Lions. We'll see how long he stays matched up with Magic.
So here's who the Celtics will begin the game with. Dennis Johnson is out with injury, so Gerald Henderson will start at the point. Scott Wedman is joined by the newly signed Truck out on the wings. The fifth-year phenom, Larry Bird, starts at the 4. And in the middle, Robert Parrish locking up the center position. And starting for the Lakers, Irvin Magic Johnson runs the show at the point. The rookie, Byron Scott, gets the nod at the 2. They'll have Michael Cooper and Kurt Rambis making up the front court pair. And, of course, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar standing tall in the middle. On defense, the Lakers. After Gerald Henderson hitting the 3. Shot clock at 5. Dick passes to Parrish. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And for Truck, he's known for his defense, Clark. But it will take a huge effort to contain Magic Johnson in this one.
The Celtics did not have much of a choice, Kevin. I mean, with all of their injuries, they needed to bring somebody in. If Truck can disrupt and bother Magic just a little bit, that's a huge lift for them. And Magic Johnson coming off that terrific triple-double last game, a complete game from a very complete player.
We've known it for a while now, but we are watching greatness with Magic Johnson. He controls so much of the game when he's on the floor.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot's good. Parrish has got 6 points.
The defender tried, but that's the Chief, Robert Parrish.
Johnson against Truck. Now the pass to Cooper. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Excellent D there from Parrish. Well, with Truck drawing the assignment guarding Magic, Mike, you have to think they'll test him early.
And why wouldn't they? When you have a newly signed guy like Truck checking up Magic, you have to go at him early on. We'll find out quick how Truck handles it.
And the Celtics with possession here. Following the shot by Kareem. Bird's shot is good.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Now, here's Scott. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Gets it to go. Magic hitting with Truck. Draped all over him. Boston leading by 7. Henderson passes to Dick. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Parrish with the screen on Johnson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And some change. And McAdoo kicks to Johnson. Truck with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
And for those who remember watching Truck in college, you know he's as hard a worker as they come.
Yeah, nobody's going to out-hustle him, Mike. He's not the most skilled wing, but he's a great player to have fill in for nights like this.
Truck against Worthy. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Height.
Showing off the soft touch and the value of having an effective floater in your arsenal.
Here's Wilkes. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Johnson. To the inside. McAdoo. And he slams it one-handed.
Such a talented finisher. Even a foul can't throw off McAdoo's shot there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3. Truck. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after this. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our coverage. Second quarter action here at the Fabulous Forum. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Mike, you talk about the excitement in this crowd. This is a capacity crowd here tonight. 17,505 here in the Forum.
It's been the hot ticket here in L.A. Laker fans know what the implications of this matchup mean. They've come out in full force.
And so it's Boston with it after Magic Johnson's miss. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by McHale, no good.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Celtics leading by 6. Ainge the pass to Dick. To the middle. Bird misses. And Mike, the last game out, Boston dropping their game to San Diego. First loss for them on this road trip.
The Clippers were hitting everything, it seemed. Boston just couldn't keep up. That's a game you know they want back.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Johnson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Magic is getting a heaping helping of Truck. Very tough defense from him in this one.
Johnson against Truck. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Bird. And a great assist by Truck as that one goes in. Truck's got 6 assists here tonight. Well, Clark, we expected Magic to have a potential breakout game. So far, he's been solid.
No surprise, Kevin. He's always going to be a factor when you talk about Magic Johnson. But with Truck defending him, I would have thought he would look for his own shot just a little bit more here.
Here's Dick. After the basket by Los Angeles. Bird, a screen on Johnson. And taken away by Magic. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Over Truck. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from James Worthy. Johnson's got 6.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
Johnson against Truck. Shot clock at 6. McHale with a screen on Johnson. Truck finds McHale. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. McHale's got his second bucket of the game to go. And this year's draft class, Mike, it's shaping up to be a good one.
There are a few players that could alter the future of teams. Olajuwon and Jordan seem like can't-miss prospects. But
the clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Celtics lead by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everyone. The second half getting going. Lakers and Celtics here in beautiful L.A. Lakers trail by 9. Well, Mike, they've been rivals for many, many years. Bird against Magic. What are you seeing so far?
neither has jumped ahead of the other so far. But as the game goes on, both will start looking for their own number.
And for more on Truck, who is getting the start today, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the shorthanded Celtics had to make a roster move. They were able to get Truck, a wing playing for the Minneapolis Muskrats. This team has had their eye on Truck for a while, but this string of injuries forced them to act. We'll see how that goes for them. Guys?
We will indeed, D.A. Thank you so much. And Clark, the Muskrats, one of the minor league pro teams in the States.
Yeah, you know, from what I understand, Kevin, Truck was doing really well at that level. This could be his big opportunity. Good activity there, breaking things up. Love the activity defensively.
And he wanted to steal it, but still making an impact for his team.
Here's Johnson. Off the inbound, no good. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And with Truck on the floor again, Mike, it seems the Celtics will be matching his minutes with Magic's.
That's why they signed him. Boston feels he is the right man to bother Magic with his strength. It makes sense they would match minutes.
Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Henderson's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
The D has to at least honor Henderson's three because he can bury these triples.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Scott. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Parrish, and that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that, pulling out the hook shot? Nobody there to defend it either.
Truck against Johnson. Dick with it. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, both of these teams have been terrific so far this season. This could be a preview of this year's finals.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. The Lakers would love a return trip. I mean, with both teams atop their conferences, this game does have some extra juice to it.
Truck against Johnson. Back to Truck. Bird, a screen on Johnson. Truck drives in. Johnson with the block.
Good awareness from Johnson on defense. Sees the shot coming and gets to it just in time to block it.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. Lakers trail by 10. Outside, Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the Lakers with another miss. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Scott against Truck. McHale with a screen on Scott. Here's Truck. Makes it off the glass. And even though he's coming off the bench in this one, Mike, what a year it's been for Jamal Wilkes.
He's looked very comfortable all season long. Found his role and has played it perfectly. Great scoring threat for this team.
Celtics leading by 12. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
One of the toughest guys out there. Truck leaves it all on the floor every time he's out there.
This is his first free throw of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. McAdoo is checked in for Rambis, and Worthy subbed in for Scott. Ainge is checked in for Boston. And Mike, Magic had some scores early, but Truck has made the adjustments.
You can see Truck starting to pick things up and learn on the fly. He's been a quick study, and it's paid off for him.
Abdul-Jabbar against Truck. Here he goes. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Truck's got his second basket.
And Truck looked like a runaway freight train that time, the way he went to the rack through contact.
Lakers trail by 14. From about 16, rebound Boston. Parrish has got his 4th rebound in this one. Truck against Johnson. Now Truck. In the corner, Henderson with it. Shoots over Worthy. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Dick. Truck's got his 8th assist here tonight. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to McAdoo. Some solid defense there from McHale. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We have one more quarter of play left between the Lakers and the Celtics. Our coverage continues here in the fourth quarter. And Mike, in the second half here, you wonder how big a factor the short benches will play in this one.
Both teams are missing some rotation players due to injury. The starters might get a little more tired early on.
Johnson against Truck. Down low, here's Bird. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Wilkes. Feeds it to Worthy. The shot from the low post is good. Worthy's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Truck against Johnson. Truck with it. Pass to Buckner. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Truck as that one goes in. Dick's got his 9th assist in the game now. And the Celtics have one more game on their road trip, Clark. They'll travel to Phoenix after this game here.
Caps off a successful 6-game road trip for them, Kevin. They started really hot, winning their first 3 games on this West Coast trip. They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. still competing for every miss.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 19.
And Truck knows how to pick his spots on offense. A dependable scorer from the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And some changes here for the Celtics. Parrish is checked in for McHale. Wedman comes in for Ainge. And Henderson subbed in for Buckner. Outside, Scott lobbed up there for Johnson. The shot misses.
I think they were going for a little extra flavor there, ultimately coming up way short.
The timing on the pass was just off. And as a result, the play blows up in their faces.
Bird finds Truck. Bird, a screen on Johnson. Dick passes to Bird. And that one, good.
Unselfish play by Truck. He knows his role and is willing to move the ball.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Johnson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Boston leading by 21. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lambus against Truck. Lays it up and banks it in. Diggs got 4 this quarter.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They played a pretty complete game.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Outside, Scott. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Trying to end the drought, and it's good on the layup. And with Kareem reaching double figures again, Mike, that's now 512 straight games with him having double-digit points.
What an incredible streak from Kareem. The way he scores with ease every time out. The numbers he puts up are staggering.
Johnson against Truck. And he drives in and finished off by Truck. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
Rumbling inside. Truck with the demolition.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Truck. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. McHale's checked in for Parrish. Carr comes in for Larry Bird. Warren's checked in for Wedman. And Buckner subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Scott, good.
You must respect the jump shot of Byron Scott. I mean, elevates as soon as he gets the pass. And he's got nice lift on that jump shot, which makes it hard to block. Excellent as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Truck against Johnson. Now Dick. Carr with a screen on Johnson. Truck drives in. Shots good by Carr.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, they haven't given up. They've certainly not quit. Got to give them a lot of credit for that.
And the deficit likely too much to overcome, but showing their pride, still competing.
Here's Truck. McHale with a screen on Johnson. Dick passes to McHale. Another shot. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 21. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that.
Clock goes to 0. And this one is over and in the books. Mike, the Celtics were able to get a road win here in L.A.
Wow, Truck, impressive game.
Gee, thanks, Johnny.
So walk me through this. It's your first taste of NBA action. You've got to take on Magic Johnson, and you actually get the best of him.
Oh, it feels really good, Johnny. I feel like Magic is one of the best to ever do it, but I can defend anyone. This is my game.
So after a performance like tonight, do you think that you've shown the team enough to secure your spot on the permanent roster after your 10-day contract is up?
I hope so. Not the flashiest guy to do it, but I can defend at a high level, and I'm going to do it no matter where I am in that rotation. See, I'm going to stay ready so I can help the team win, and I feel like any team can use that.
Humble, hardworking, straightforward. Thank you, Troy. An unbelievable performance from an unlikely hero. Tonight, the Celtics defeat the Showtime Lakers here in Los Angeles. I'm Johnny Ryan. Back to you in the studio.
Your grandpa was ready for anything. Didn't matter what he was up against. That man had ice water in his veins.
I still can't believe he's gone. Like, every day something will happen that'll make me want to call him, and, you know, and I remember.
I know. But you know you can still learn from him, still honor him. And when your number is called, you got to be ready. It could be Game 7 of the NBA Finals instead of, Game 40 of the regular season, but you're only going to have one shot to make the most of it, just like Grandpa only had one shot to even make an NBA roster. If you want to honor his legacy, you make the most of those chances whenever and wherever they come.
That's real, Pop.
Well, I know a few things.
You should. You old, man.
Not so old that I can't back you down in the paint and show you what's up.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You've been skipping leg day and it shows. Look at the little chicken legs.
No, hold on, Pop. I'm crushing leg day, man. It's
son,
your fault.
You better hit the weight room before you step to me.
You know what? I'm ready. We can hit it right now. You ready, old man?
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do it. You gonna spot me?
What's up, MP?
Let's get this win, MP.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Jaden McDaniels out there with Dick. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. Now here is Junior. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Minnesota. First quarter of play, a minute in. Williamson against Junior. Edwards, the pass to Dick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Well, Smitty, lots of expectations for this team if Zion can stay healthy.
Yeah, B.A., last year they were in the play-in. But if they can stay healthy, they'll be a sleeper team to contend.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Lets it fly. McCollum's shot is off.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Dick. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Ingram finds Williamson. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
There's that rare combination of power and athleticism. Hard to stop Zion without fouling.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Junior against Ingram. And they double up Junior. He's off on the first. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Did not expect to see such a flashy finish from Valanciunas on that play.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Now Junior, covered by Williamson. Here's Dick. And the layup is good off the glass. Dick's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now Ingram. Second chance effort. No good that time. Ooh, good D by Junior. Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ingram. Minute 32 left in the first quarter of the game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Edwards against Ingram. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McCollum, pass to Ingram. And it's McCollum penetrating. Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Alvarado's checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Junior outside. McDaniels, a screen on Williamson. Here's Dick. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
McCollum with a screen on Conley. Here's Alvarado. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Dick, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Junior. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Dick comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Ingram outside, hits the three-pointer. Ingram's got 7 points.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
On the court for the Timberwolves, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Anthony Edwards out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dick in at the 5 down low. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
C.J. McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Ryan?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond.
Always one of the more disputed calls in the game, goaltending. Coach is convinced the ball was not on the way down. He'll use his challenge.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect.
The previous play is under review.
Coach's challenge on calls like this, we're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And here we go. The call will stand.
That'll cost them a timeout and their one and only coach's challenge. Goaltending calls can be so tough to make. You understand why he wanted a closer look at it, but we'll see if he regrets it.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Dick. And they double up Junior. Now McDaniels. Back to Junior. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Junior against Ingram. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Nance. Now here's McCollum. Back to Nance. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Morris. And Junior with the basket on the assist from Morris. Dick's got 18.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
New Orleans calls timeout. Zion Williamson is checked in for Brandon Ingram. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. A minute and a half left in the first half. There's McCollum with the three. Knocks it down from distance.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Junior right side. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Dick's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
McCollum against Conley. Six to shoot. Williamson outside. Fires the three. Rebound Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Now here is Junior. 20 points for him. No luck on that one.
Just a lack of concentration. This is why they don't get him the ball there.
And Nance with the slam.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score it with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Inside. Here's Dick. And the layup is good. Dick's got 22 points.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
That one no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Hawkins in a 2-guard. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Conley against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. McCollum against Conley. Good. McCollum's got 6.
Sliding down the lane, McCollum with the hard finish.
To the paint. And stolen by Williamson. McCollum outside to the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible his touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass, and he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie.
He's very long and slender framed, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Conley passes to Dick. Over Williamson. Dick with a miss.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to Valanciunas. The putback. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Dick, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Down low. Here's Dick. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Dick's got 28 points for the game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Valanciunas with a screen on McDaniels. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. They double him with Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Junior against McCollum. Here's Gobert. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Gets it to go from the corner.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Dick. The Pelicans pull it in. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 9 rebounds now. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Towns with the ball. Now Junior. Towns, left side. Back to Junior. Nice D from Valanciunas. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
B.A., well, he's a terrific passer.
New Orleans calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. On the court for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Dick is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Here's Edwards. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Dick's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
McDaniels against Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen from the high post. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Junior against Ingram. Junior is doubled. Outside McDaniels. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
To the middle. Dick, nice dish, and the layup goes down. Dick's got 30 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Ingram, the pass to Hawkins. Valanciunas against Gobert. Here's McCollum. Rebound Minnesota. Dick's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Junior.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Dick with a miss.
I know he's trying to make an impact, but you've got to play smarter than that.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 17-point game. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Dick. Here's McDaniels, covered by Ingram. Back to Junior. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. .23 seconds left in the game. Pass to Daniels, to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You see the athleticism on dunks like these from Murphy. A 2-guard with some bounce in his step.
Inside, here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass. Dick's got 36 points.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.
I don't know if I could give you any specific training advice. Everyone's different, you know?
Yeah, but she's been around a while, so you must have picked up a few patterns of what the greats do.
That's what I'm saying, though. You'd be surprised how varied guys' routines can get. If I were you, I'd just try out a whole bunch of stuff and keep what works. The only thing the greats have in common is how much work they put in.
I hear that. But you gotta give me a little something. I mean, what are you into these days?
Honestly, lunges.
Lunges?
Lunges, man, I'm telling you. You can do them walking around your house with a kettlebell, without, just lunge everywhere.
I mean, man, what kind of technique you use? You get the mid lunge, you got the low lunge?
I'd say
just saying.
Mix it up, because that's how you're going to create more athleticism and explosiveness.
Wow.
Not like you can hide when things aren't going well.
Or when someone like Wally Zerbiak has something to say.
You just got to make people like that eat their words. Persevere, lead through good times and bad, and that's how you earn respect.
And keep the respect you already got, because you can lose it just as fast.
Quicker. Hard to climb a tree, easy to fall down.
Who's better at the top?
And that's the truth.
See, I hear that. To me, though, I'd rather not let them get in the rhythm at all.
Don't let them get comfortable.
Play good D and disrupt. Don't let them get in the zone in the first place.
Yep, for sure.
Next time you're playing and one of the ops gets it going, instead of trying to answer bucket for bucket,
sell out for the steal.
Exactly. Defense wins game.
Yes, sir.
Time to get to work. Do your thing, MP.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. McDaniels is out there with Dick. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good from outside. Now, here's Junior. He's defended by Randall. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's Dick. Over in the corner, Conley. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. Count that bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
To the inside. Here's Dick. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's Dick. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's McBride. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here is Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Inside. Dick with it. Randall on him. Now, here's Junior. And the layup's good off the glass. Dick's got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Out to Conley. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Randall. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
And really just a...
Here's Morris. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Here's Dick. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Knicks trail by 17. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Dick is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Morris. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Dick. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Morris passes to Edwards. Here's Dick. And the layup falls. 16 points for Junior.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Achua. They set the pick. Burks for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Diggs got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Dick.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Burks. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here is Edwards. 19-point game. Dick passes to Alexander Walker. Morris, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Dick, that's good.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Randall surveying the D. For 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
New York calls timeout. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Morris. The pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Dick.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Towns, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 20. Burks for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and New York with a change here, too. Randall's checked in for Alec Burks. Here's McBride, covered by Conley. Hartenstein. Randall from outside. That shot off. With 1 on the clock. The shot missing. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Timberwolves lead by 21. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
We were just in the green room watching this game. What was your highlight of the first half?
I really like those wins. Oh, you don't.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Timberwolves.
We've talked about a lot.
And that'll do it for
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's McBride in at point guard. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Good work defensively by Conley.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Dick. It's rebounded by New York. McBride passes to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby for the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Diggs got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Randall brings the double team. Conley the pass to Dick. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's 29 points for Junior.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Gobert with a screen for Dick. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Diggs got 31 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Randall no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Dick with it. Now defended by Randall. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For New York, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. And a switcher also for New York. Achiuwa's checked in.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
For Minnesota, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Burks, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Free throw drops for Dick. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
New York moving the ball around. The dunk by Achiuwa.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dick. The Knicks pull it in. 54 seconds left in the third. DiVincenzo against Anderson. The pass to McBride. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. To the paint. Dick can't get it to go. For New York, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good. Burks. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They've got Anderson. Dick is out there with Towns, and it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Down low. Here's Dick. And a missed layup. New York's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. DiVincenzo finds Anunoby. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only 1 repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
To the inside. Dick, that's good. 40 points for Junior.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim,
No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Diggs got 42 in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Knicks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Randall from outside, and he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Inside, and again another shot trained there from Junior. Diggs got 48.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Offensive rebound, Hartenstein. Pass to Anunoby. Now DiVincenzo. Passes it to Hartenstein. Here's McBride. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
All right, we've seen MP have some really impressive games scoring the ball lately. Now, how close do you think he is to going supernova, having one of those 70-point explosions a la Dame Lillard or Donovan Mitchell?
Oh, he's going to do it in his next game.
What makes you say that? Something you like about the matchup?
I don't even know who he's playing.
Okay, so then just blind faith.
Basically, I mean, those guys you mentioned, it wouldn't have mattered who was guarding them when they hit 70. They couldn't be stopped. MP's got that same ability. He just ain't done it yet.
So you're saying it's inevitable?
It's a lock. Write it down in stone, put it in a vault, lock the vault, and then throw away the key.
All right, you want to put some money on it?
See, you always bring the money into this. I'm talking about my pride. I'm putting my pride on the line, brother, and that's priceless.
Right, because pride is what makes the world go round.
Yes, it does.
Pride fills up your gas tank.
Pride, baby. I got pride. Y'all got pride? Get some pride.
40-point games are great for your profile. Nice work.
Yo, MP, you want to really test yourself? Try doing this.
Shot at most improved this year. I'd like to get down there and catch a I want an update on monthly callers. Sure. Yeah, I'll add those to my first Friday ever reports.
You got to take what you do in practice and do it in the games.
Right.
But it can feel kind of empty if it comes in a loss, even if you nail it.
I mean, you need that positive feedback.
I mean, it don't hit the same if you're not winning, especially if you wild like we are.
Yeah, it's like, why am I working on this for? If I'm not winning, what's the point?
And that's not really fair, though, because you can't control everything.
True.
But it is what it is,
True.
right? You got to get W's.
Yes, sir. Development's more effective when you're winning. That's just human nature.
You know what time it is.